Assalamu alaikum. Hello dear students, honorable teachers, respected guardians and my avid viewers. You are most welcome to Chattogram Online School. Dear viewers and my dear students, let me introduce myself. This is Muhammad Rafiqul Islam, Assistant Teacher English, working at Mesharai Girls High School, Mesharai, Chattogram. The students, in the last classes, the previous classes, I took classes on many topics. There were Eid festivals, there were renewable energy source, responsibilities, seen comprehension, unseen comprehension. The students, and in those classes, I showed you many videos, and I telling you many stories. But today, I am not telling you such video, telling you such story, or showing you any video. Today, I will ask you only 3 questions. The students, please take out your English for today, and I will take a class on English first paper. This is for class 9 and 10. So let's get started today's class. I will ask you 3 questions. After this question and answer, we will try to find our today's topic. Okay, so let's get started today's class. Look at this screen. The students, look at the picture and talk about it. What do you see in the picture? Can you relate any historical event to this picture? What happened on that day? The students' first question, what do you see in the picture? As you can't say directly, you can write in the comment, so I can explain, and I can explain. The students, please inform me with my class everything is okay or not. Okay, dear students, what do you see in the picture? If I explain, I can say we see clearly a hand. It is holding a tool. Do you know this tool? What's the name of this tool? Perhaps you know this is hammer. It is with a handle and heavy metal tool head. The students, we also see here here a background of blood, and Mayday also is written below this picture, below the hand. Now my next question, can you relate any historical event to this picture? Can you relate? Or can you remember any such historical event which you can match with this picture? Perhaps you know, we can remember the struggle and sacrifice of valuable life of working people, workforce. So we can match this picture with that historical event. So my next question, what happened on that day? If anyone know, you can write. The students, actually on that day, we from the history we know many workers brought out a procession, the show demonstration. As a result, some workers lay down their valuable life for demanding their minimum rights. That's why so on this day actually such type of event happen. The students now, can you guess, can you take any decision what is our today's topic? Perhaps now it is very clear that our today's topic is May Day, and it is you will find this in your English for today, Unit 3, Lesson 2, page number 31. Okay, dear students, what will happen? Why do we study this lesson? After we have studied this lesson, we'll be able to talk about events and festivals, ask and answer questions, and give opinions in a logical sequence. In 4, you can decide, you can know, you can reach meanings from the context. Okay, dear students, before going to read the text, main text, we will learn some vocabularies so that we can understand the text clearly. So let's learn some vocabularies. First one, commemorate. Do you know what's the meaning of commemorate? And if there is elaborately, we see the meaning of this word elaborately, that is to remind people of an important person or event from the past with a special action or object to exist to remind people of a person or an event. The students, in the picture we see a lot of people, a long line of people moving forward slowly along the road. Perhaps they are celebrating a day or any festivals, any programs. Okay, so let's make a sentence with this word. And I've taken this sentence from our text, and let's read out. May Day is observed on May 1st all over the world to commemorate the historical struggle of the working people. Okay, next, have a look at next word, struggle. The students, this word can be used as a verb and noun at the same time. So its meaning is to try very hard to do something when it is difficult or when there are a lot of problems. The students, so we see a lot of women, working people here showing demonstration, they are protesting, perhaps they are chanting slogans for their demand. And so let's see what's the sentence with this word. The working class always struggle for their better lives. So let's have a look at another word, inspire. The students, inspire, this is a verb. It can be used as a verb, inspire. So it's meaning to give somebody the desire, confidence, or enthusiasm to do something well. The students, we see here in the picture a young woman, young lady delivering speech, and at the same time she inspired in the meeting. And so let's see the sentence. The director inspired everybody on the project. Okay, what is the new word now? It is strike. Strike. It can be used as a verb and noun. It's meaning a period of time when an organized group of employees of a company stops working because of a disagreement over pay or condition. The students strike when it is noun. The meaning of the word is this, that you can see. But if it is verb, then its meaning will be to refuse to work because of disagreement over pay conditions. Okay, let's see example sentence, that is, half the workforce are now out on a strike. The students, now another very important word of this passage is warned. It is also used as a verb and noun. So let's see the meaning of this word. An injury to part of the body, especially one in which a hole is made in the skin using a weapon. The students, in the picture we see many demonstrator, a protester showing their protester during protest. We see the a riot has been created. So protester already became injured seriously. The rest of the demonstrator, they are taking him perhaps to hospital. So this for treatment, these students. So this is wound, and with this word I have made a sentence. We can see here many workers were wounded in May 1st in 1886 by the police. Okay, dear students, now while reading the text, you will see some words and the names of some places. To understand the text clearly, I will show you. Let's experience some place that you will find in the text. The students, of some text related pictures. Here we see Europe. This is Europe. You know, it is continent. It is located in the north hemisphere. And if I explain more, you will know that. Northern hemisphere, Arctic Ocean to the north, and Atlantic Ocean to the west, and Mediterranean Sea you will find to the east, and Asia, our continent to the east. And at the same time, you see the map of America, United States of America. So now you can see another very important picture here. The students' right side picture that you can say it is McCormick Harvesting Machine Company in Chicago. The students, this is the picture of McCormick Harvesting Machine Company. This is the picture of Chicago. Okay, what is do you know Chicago? Actually, it is the third largest city in the state of Illinois of US, United States of America. And this is a McCormick Harvesting Machine Company, and it is situated in Chicago. Okay, dear students, now I have reached our main text. You will find in section B this text. So let's read out. Let's hear this text. Read the text and answer the questions that follow. So, May Day, or International Workers' Day, is observed on May 1st all over the world to commemorate the historical struggle and sacrifice of the working people to establish an 8-hour workday. It is a public holiday in almost all the countries of the world. If I explain thus, you can understand more clearly. May Day, or International Workers' Day, you can you call it in both ways, is observed, is celebrated on May 1st. That means on the first day of May month, all over the world, across the world, whole world, to commemorate, to show the respect, to remind the historical struggle, sacrifice, the student historical struggle, sacrifice. Actually, it is happened many years ago, and now we can know all of this about this struggle and sacrifice from the history. So that's why we call it historical struggle and sacrifice of the working people, workforce, also working class people, laborer. People to establish. We say establish means set up an 8-hour working day, when during the day the workers works. It is a public holiday in this day. Most of the shops, stores, or academic institutions, or schools, college, university, everything remain closed in almost all the countries of the world. Now we have come to the next part of this text. Since the Industrial Revolution in the 18th and 19th centuries in Europe and the US, the students, since the Industrial Revolution, when a great change great change happened in the working system in the 18th century and 19th centuries in Europe and the US, United States, America. The workers in mills and factories had been working a long period of time, and that is 14 or even more hours a day. The next part of the passage we see here, the students, this is the main part of this text. From this text we can know the real history of this May Day on May 1st in 1886. Dear students, the time was on 1st May 1886. Inspired by the trade unions. You know, the trade unions, it is an organization of laborer workers. They inspired the workers, and as a result, half of the workers at the McCormick Harvesting Machine Company in Chicago went on a strike. The whole strike demanding, they asking for formally, strongly an 8-hour work day. And 2 days later, a workers' rally procession was held near the McCormick Harvester Machine Company, and about 6,000 workers attended the rally. The rally was addressed by the labor leaders, trade union leaders called these types of rally. They urged the workers to stand together. When all of the workers stay on the street, they were showing demonstration. They were huge in number. So the union leaders requested them not to be united, to stay together, and to go and continue the struggle, and not to give in their bosses, not to surrender their bosses, senior officers. Okay, the students, very hesitating situation. So in the last part, we see at one point of the rally, some straight backers perhaps they lose their confidence or enthusiasm, started leaving, giving up the meeting place. The strikers, on the other hand, the strikers went down the street to bring them back. Suddenly, unexpectedly, about 200 policemen attacked them with clubs and revolvers. One striker was killed immediately, instantly, at once. 5 or 6 others were seriously wounded, and many others were injured. The events of May 1st, 1886, reminder says us that workers will continue to be exploited, continue to be repressed until they stand up, until they raise their voice, speak out to gain better working conditions, better pay, and better lives. The students, perhaps we know many things from the text. Now we can apply our knowledge to this assessment. Now please, this is a very big lesson. That's why I'm speaking apart. Now please take, if you understand clearly the text, and to understand the text clearly, you can take part in this assessment. Choose the correct answer from the alternative. The students, the word commemorate means already I've discussed this word. Now you have to find. Then I will tell you the right answer. To observe an event, to talk about an event, to remind people of an event, to arrange a discussion program. What will be the correct answer? And perhaps you know, number 3, to remind people of an event. Okay. And question B, May Day is observed where? In Europe, in the US, in the UK, United Kingdom, or across the world. Okay, this is the right answer, across the world. The text is about Industrial Revolution, 21st February, May Day, or Better Lives. And this is obviously, I can say, confirm May Day. Okay, what do you understand by trade union? Already I've said this whole discussion of the text. I'll say trade union, it is organization of workers. There's only three questions left here. You will see question E, the May Day inspires the workers to work hard to better life, continue their protest to achieve their proper rights. Be united to stop exploitation. Work less hour only. Can you tell me? Okay, the answer is number 3. Be united to stop exploitation. And question F. What do you mean by the expression industrial revolution? Uprising of the workers, protest of the laborer, revolution of the owner of these industries, expansion of mills and factories. Okay, expansion of mills and factories, the correct answer. The last question is nowadays May Day is observed where? Nationally, locally, unitedly, and globally. And perhaps you know this is globally. Okay, dear students, now this is your homework, and you will find this homework in your book English for today. English for today. Open your book, page 32. Open your book at page 32. You'll find this question, this fill in the blanks in 32, and this is you will find in section C. Fill in the blanks with the verbs given in the box. Put them into their correct forms. You may have to change the forms of the verbs. I can see here all of the words in verb. There are verbs, so you may need to change the forms of the verb. Okay, these students. Always try to learn at least 5 new words a day and make sentences with them, and always make a habit to read newspaper, English story, or listening English to improve your English skill, listening skill, reading skills, writing skills, and speaking skills. If you follow my advice, you can improve gradually in English. You can take a comment. You will have a good command over English. Okay, dear students, I think you study regularly. You obedient student, and you are very brilliant student. Always study, and always stay at home. Be safe. That's all for today. Thank you very much for joining today's class. Okay.